During chemistry class, a student leaned over and whispered, "Watch, I put something in the teacher's coffee." This happened my senior year, in chemistry class, right before lunch, the time of day when nobody has morals left and everyone's running on caffeine and bad decisions. Our teacher, Mr. Holloway, was one of those men who looked permanently exhausted, like life had been draining him since 1998 and he never fully recharged. He lived on two things, coffee and disappointment. The kid who whispered to me was named Evan. Class clown. Future lawsuit defendant. He grinned like he'd just discovered a new war crime. "Watch," he said again. I put something in his coffee. I froze. "What do you mean something?" He shrugged. "Relax. Science." This alone should have landed him on a watch list. Mr. Holloway took a sip of his coffee. Nothing happened. 1 minute passed. 2 minutes. I exhaled. "You're full of," then Mr. Holloway stopped mid-sentence. Just paused. Stared at the board like it owed him money. And then he said, "Huh, that's weird. Never what you want to hear from an adult in charge." He took another sip. Then started laughing. Not softly. Not politely. Full-blown unhinged laughter, the kind that makes you re-evaluate authority figures and childhood memories. The class went silent. Evan went pale. Mr. Holloway leaned on the desk, laughing so hard he had to sit down. He said, "Wow. I suddenly don't hate any of you." That's when panic officially set in. Someone yelled, "What did you do to him?" Evan whispered, "I didn't think it'd work this fast." Turns out Evan had dumped a liquid laxative into the coffee. Because apparently high school bullying has evolved. Mr. Holloway suddenly stopped laughing. His face changed. Color drained. He stood up very slowly and said, "Class, pop quiz." Collective groan. Then sweat started forming. Then shaking. And then, without breaking eye contact with Evan, he whispered, "I need the bathroom." And ran. I've never seen a grown man sprint with that level of fear. 10 minutes passed. 15. The class gained consciousness. Evan went from confident criminal mastermind to religious convert. Then the principal walked in. Followed by the school nurse. Followed by 2 police officers. Fun. The principal said, "Who touched Mr. Holloway's coffee?" Nobody moved. Evan slowly raised his hand like he was volunteering for execution. They took him out. The rest of us were sent home for safety reasons, which felt generous considering we had just witnessed chemical warfare. Here's where it turns darker. The next day, rumors spread that Mr. Holloway nearly collapsed. Hospital. Tests. Investigation. Turns out he had undiagnosed IBS. The laxative didn't just prank him, it detonated him internally. Evan got suspended. Then expelled. Mr. Holloway never came back that year. Months later, we found out the final plot twist. Mr. Holloway sued the school. 1. Retired early. Moved to Florida. Evan? Failed chemistry. Failed biology. Failed ethics. Last I heard, he dropped out and now sells supplements online. To this day, every time I see a teacher with coffee, I feel a wave of guilt and admiration. Because that man survived a laxative ambush, discovered a medical condition, retired early, and escaped public education forever. Honestly, that coffee ruined Evan's life, but it saved Mr. Holloway's.